don't remember.
All right.
Is there any gravy in our Brews Bites?
Oh my gosh. No. I feel like we've been doing a lot in preparation for the holidays, like the entree or even perhaps the appetizer. We touched on some hot dishes and what have you, but honestly, like my favorite part is it's the desserts. And we kind of already brought them up. We're going to talk about gingerbread, whether that's a house or a cookie. Doesn't matter. But
be that a house or just a simple cookie.
So actually, in an additional fun fact, maybe some people know this, some people don't, but do you know where the tradition of building gingerbread houses came from?
Not off the top of my head, but I do think I know it.
You're seeing something.
Yeah,
You're
I think
visualizing
it's like
it.
when someone tells you a joke and you know the punchline, but you can't remember it. I think I do know it somewhere in this brain hole of mine.
So this is going to come as no surprise, but it's a German tradition. And after the Brothers Grimm published Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah.
Right. So the little kids went to the witch's house that was made of sweet treats and eats. And so the tradition became that you built these gingerbread houses built out of sweet treats and eats, minus the scary witch part. Oh. And children disappearing in the forest and having to leave.
To keep them there versus go searching for other sweet treat houses?
You know, I don't really know where the cold case file goes on after that. But just that we can thank Hansel and Gretel for the gingerbread houses as we know it today.
Nice.
Kind of cool, right? Not the gumdrops. What is it?
Anything but the gumdrop buttons.
Yeah. Oh my god, I like it. I kind of want to watch Shrek really bad right now. It's a great holiday movie.
On our way back from the walk, we stumbled across one of those little crisps on the sidewalk, and I was like, Kevin, we know we're on the right way home. Zoe left us a trail of little crisps so we won't get lost.
Little gum butt drop. Gum what? Gum butt? Is that what I said?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Gumdrop buttons.
Gumdrop buttons.
There it is. Little crisps. Good stuff.
All right. So gingerbread houses, like most classic children's literature, they come from a state of what was once perhaps a horror story or cold case file, and we've turned it into fun, rhymes and reasons and holiday traditions.
With a good moral. Don't go into strange people's houses.
Don't
if they
take candy from strangers.
Yeah, it's a good moral.
Build gingerbread houses with your parents. All right. So earlier today, when we first sat down at the old Body by Beer podcast tap room we got going on here, we actually started with a toasted coconut porter.
Yeah. And
it was good. From Over Yonder Brewing. Delicious.
Yeah,
we were just there recently, digging the new tie-dye. Not that tie-dye is a new thing for them, but it's a new old thing for me, and I like it.
Good luck.
I like it. Anyway, so toasted coconut porters, because I feel like we've kind of left the porters out, and I really, really like a good porter.
Yeah.
We can talk about...
What's your favorite porter?
Well, I love a coconut porter.
Well, I mean, but like, who's?
I don't have a who. Do I? No, I don't. But my two favorite this week have definitely been Over Yonder, and then shockingly, Four Noses has a really good coconut porter on as well.
I think
just
so
they're close, and they do a lot of things really well. So
it's nice that they're close.
Yeah,
and it's always good.
Yeah, they're only like 20 minutes, which is good.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, they're close, and
they're good. Yeah. So
there's other close ones, but they aren't as good.
All right, so gingerbread houses and toasted coconut porters. So which means this year's holiday traditions aren't just for the kiddos. As always, we've got a beautiful site. There's the dark colors of the toasted coconut porter. that that visually complements the warm golden brown color of the gingerbread house right before you get all the white snow and the gumdrops. Set it right that time on top. And then this particular smell of the porter, that roasted malt and subtle coconut, and it's just gonna really blend super nice with the spicy scent of the gingerbread.
Yeah, the coconut and the gingerbread. I'm not really that into gingerbread cookies, and this one sounds pretty good. Sweets aren't necessarily my go-to in the meals, but
no, we know yours. It's carb on carb on carb.
Usually.
Yeah,
you're not wrong.
There's sugar and carbs too.
I'm not saying it's not. Just desserts aren't my go-to, but
Fair.
this sounds lovely.
Take
the compliment.
I'm glad you like it. I did not take it as a compliment.
You just threw it back at me. Pew. Yeah.
Okay. Right. So, what does it taste like? I feel like you've got a pretty good idea at this point. But taste is where the magic happens, right? Here we are. And the subtle sweetness of the porter and the hints of coconut get that counterbalance to that bold, spicy gingerbread and cinnamon and cloves. Actually, so with this winter warmer that we're having right now, I love ginger so much that I would love a bag of ginger snaps with the ginger. It'd just be ginger. And then I'd probably be so dehydrated that I would drink like a gallon of water on the spot.
Yeah, fair. That'd be too much ginger.
I feel a little dehydrated right now. You can tell by my voice.
Some water?
I have some water.
Okay.
I'll just keep drinking. It's fine.
So you quench your thirst.
Right, exactly. And then, that touch and texture. So toasted coconut porter has that smooth, creamy mouthfeel, and so that's that contrast to the crunchy of the cookie or the gingerbread house. Crunch. Yep, and as always, you've got the sound.
I also. Oh, sorry.
I can't even hear it. I forgot I had the noise canceling. Anyway, everybody knows.
The other thing is like with the crunch, the liquid helps. Like I would think the liquid softens it.
Sure. I mean, I would 100% be dipping my ginger snaps into the porter just to do it. I didn't hear it actually. Yeah. Like I heard it outside of the headphones, not in the headphones.
We'll find out.
Anyway.
Dunking the gingerbread cookies into the porter. Soften that cookie.
Absolutely.
Delicious.
Oh, yeah. So good.
That's all I wanted to add into the texture pieces. Softening that crispy cookie up with the beer.
Well, in that way, it's kind of like, Kobayashi's strategy in getting the most amount of hot dogs down that you can, right? You dunk them in water and you just kind of like take them down. It's kind of the same principle with dunking anything to make it a little bit more soggy. You can have a whole bag of ginger snaps and a coconut porter.
Considering how much you don't like soggy things, I never thought about the fact that you don't mind soggy cookies. As long as you made them soggy, like, within the minute.
I don't know how to explain.
I think it's because you make the sog.
Gross. Maybe it's a level of sogginess. Like if I'm making
it's a fresh sog.
I just don't even know what to say.
All right, we'll go to
I'm trying to think about gingerbread, and all I want to do is throw up in my mouth a little bit because I'm thinking about that trans to off flavor.
Yeah, thanks, gross. All right, to the sound.
I really think if you get the opportunity, there's some great coconut porters out there right now. Go find yourself one and get yourself some ginger snaps. And
Psycho Penguin is one of my. Is it Psycho Penguin?
Oh, by Odyssey?
Yeah, it's one of my favorite coconut porters.
I thought it was a vanilla.
Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's coconut porter. You can look it up.
They're a good porter. Whatever. Porter. But yeah, maybe whatever time of the day, I think that would be wonderful. So as always, there's if you are new to the tasting world, I think just keeping things simple, right? Don't overcomplicate it. Think about your senses. What is it?
You're at Isabel, no porter.
Crushed it.
Good porter.
What does it look like? What does it taste like? What does it sound like? What's the touch? What's the texture and the taste, right? I feel like that, to me, is the most elementary way to break down a pairing, right? And then you can, of course, add your subheadings from there.
Your own little twists.
Twists?
Your own little twists.
Yeah. Yes. Our own little twist.
Your own little twist, right?
It's been fun. It's been real. It's been fun.
It's been real fun?
It's been real fun.
Like,
no, it was good catching up.
It's
good catching up. Yeah. I like our little bar chats.
Yeah. I think that's it. That's it for the day. We've got, we're going to take a next week off to enjoy time with the families.
We are.
With our fams. We'll be doing the episode after that remote. So that'll be a fun new little twist. Then when we come back, we will have a fun surprise. Whole new set, whole new scenes, couple of new ideas that we're pondering over. Yeah. So we're going to start the year fresh. And hopefully you guys like it. Hope you dig it. There's some good stuff coming up in the near future. We've been having so much fun. It's a great way to spin out the year. And this is the last episode of the year. So thank you guys for all the support over and over. This is quite the journey. And that's all we got today. Life's too short for bad beer. Drink good beer. Have a good time. Make sure to follow us on all the social medias, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. And then you can get your podcast if you're more of a listener versus just visual, even though the visual is there. We are on Spotify, we're on Apple and YouTube. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share. That really does help boost everything up. Like, we're currently out trying to get sponsorships so we can keep this thing rolling and keep giving you guys good content, and not just be hemorrhaging money out of our own pocket, though we're having a good time with it. But we need those numbers boosted. So we appreciate any support you can get. But be honest, if you don't like it, you don't have to click a hoorah, but we like a hoorah if you do hoorah.
Leave it if you really like the hoorah, leave a review. That's the biggest compliment that you can give us. So we really appreciate it. Thank you for your support so far. Actually, it's been pretty incredible. And I'm actually a little bummed we didn't bring any carolers in and really represent the wassailing tradition as we wrap up our holiday season. It's actually been pretty fun, the progressive build-up to the holidays. Really, so we'll have to take some pictures to incorporate.
Maybe we need to go wassail for people.
Well, we need a bowl. We had carolers last night, and I was just like, I'm not in the mood. Shut off the light. But we listened to them and through the window. Good job in your beautiful voices. But yeah, we didn't have a bowl to put beer in it for them. You know what I mean?
No, I'm disappointed. Now this is what we're going to do this weekend.
Is go wassailing.
And we'll have a sign on the front of the bowl that says for beer.
Yeah, not for coins.
Insert beer here. Dump it in. Blah, blah, blah,
Fitting this beer in my bowl.
It's like the King's Cup of caroling. Just this mixed concoction of gross beer. Yeah. Or we have to drink it before we get to the next house.
Oh, Jesus.
That'll give me more courage to keep wassailing.
No, this is the tradition.
Yeah.
We should probably wear spikes so we don't fall down. Of course, it's going to be like 50 degrees
it's like
out.
It's 50 all week. There's not a sparkle of snow. I don't know if we're going to have a white Christmas. But
I don't know if you've ever had a Midwest goodbye on a podcast, but this is our version of it.
This is happening. Well, we'll see you later. I think I did that to you for like an hour.
You're like, for real.
I'm going to leave.
The 9th time.
And then I was like, but I have more. I'm going to let you leave, but I have more.
Yeah. Chelsea's already got family here in town, so technically she is trying to wrap things up.
Yeah.
But, I got to hit the road. I got to hit the road.
Yeah. We'll see you next year.
Au revoir.
Au revoir. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.